Okay, are you guys ready for the easiest crockpot recipe ever? I love this. We put it in burritos, and you can just use this. I think we added corn to ours last time, but you don't have to. And then just make them like a regular burrito, lettuce and whatever you like on burritos. So anyways, this is the only ingredients you need. You will need 1 pound of chicken. The only meat we really eat in our family is chicken, but you could probably use pork or something along those lines. I'm not very good with other meat because we don't eat it. So, but I use chicken. So 1 pound of chicken, 14 ounces of petite diced tomatoes. I use these diced tomatoes. These have green chilies in them, and these were only 10-ounce cans, and so I just used 2 cans because the chicken breasts that I am using are kind of bigger. So I just used 2 cans of those. 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and 1/4 of a teaspoon, I believe, of crushed red pepper flakes. You don't have to add those if you don't want to. I don't add quite that much for my family because I've got little kids. But last time when I made this, and these have green chilies in them, which that's just what I had on hand, but normally I wouldn't use the one with green chilies, so that already kind of has spice, so I probably won't even put these in this time. You can always add them after for the adults, but this was really not spicy at all. It was more sweet. Even my baby ate it. That's one. So you just dump it in the crock pot, basically. You just open the cans, dump them in, you dump it in the brown sugar, if I can get it out, and then you cook it. That's all. You can stir them up. I'll probably give it a stir before I start the cooking process. My chicken's like frozen solid when I'm putting it in there, so I'll probably come back and separate it in a couple hours. But you cook it for 4 to 6 hours on high or 8 to 9 hours on low. This is also a good freezer meal. You can stick it in the freezer, and then when you want it the next day, just put it in the fridge and thaw it overnight in the fridge for the best results. But yeah, that's all you do. It's super easy, and it's really, really good. I just wanted to show you this really fast. I just stirred it together. So the brown sugar is mixed in, and then I just put some tomatoes on top so that the juices kind of will go over the chicken as it cooks. But like I said, it's totally frozen right now. So I'm going to have to come back and kind of separate it. And after it's been cooking for a couple hours, you might want to start pulling it apart, but you end up shredding it. So it'll just be shredded in a burrito. So, yeah, about 2 hours, and then probably come and start shredding it. I'll show you what that looks like in a couple. It's been sitting now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 4 hours, and I'm just going to shred it now and then stir it up. Now I have it mostly shredded. See, it's totally just fall apart. And then I'm just going to let this absorb for 15 minutes, and then we're going to put it together.